Hello. In this session, let's discuss question number 2 from exercise 10.1 of chapter 10 Straight Lines, grade 11 mathematics. The base of an equilateral triangle with side 2a lies along the y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. Find the vertices of the triangle. Let us first consider the coordinate plane. This is your x-axis and this is y-axis. The base of the triangle lies along y-axis. So let me consider this line as the base of the equilateral triangle. Now if this line is the base of an equilateral triangle, then there are two possible situations. The apex of the triangle could either be towards the negative side of x-axis, or the apex of the triangle could be towards the positive side of x-axis. That means there are two possible solutions to this question. Let me consider this case where the apex of the triangle is towards the positive side of x-axis. What we have the base of the equilateral triangle with side 2a. That means to say the length of this base of the triangle is 2a units. Now because this triangle is an equilateral triangle, if one side is of length 2a units, then the other two sides must also be of length 2a units. What is also given in the question is that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. So if this is the origin of this coordinate plane, let me say this is point O, then this point O is the midpoint of this line AB. Now if O is the midpoint of line AB, which is of length 2a units, obviously length of AO and length of OB will be same. So if this is 2a, naturally AO will be a units and OB will also be a units. What is asked in the question? We are asked to find vertices of this triangle. That is, we want to find out the vertices A, B and C of this triangle. So let's find out the vertices now. Now what is given? We have AB as the base of the triangle which is along y-axis, and O is the midpoint of this line AB. O is the origin, so this is 0, 0. This is of length A units. AB is of length 2A units. So AO is of length A units and OB is also of length A units. Now because these 2 points A and B are on y-axis, the coordinates of A must be 0, A and coordinates of B must be 0, negative A, because A is to the positive side of y-axis and B is to the negative side of y-axis. So the coordinates of A and B are 0A and 0, minus A. Now what we need to do? We need to find the coordinates of this vertex C. But first, it is important for us to prove that this vertex C or this point C lies on this line x-axis. Now it is shown in this figure that C lies on x-axis, but it is important for us to show that this point C is on x-axis. So let's do that first. What we have this line OC. OC is the median of this triangle ABC, because O is the midpoint of AB and the line passing through this midpoint is what we call as the median of this triangle. So OC is the median of this triangle ABC. Because this triangle is an equilateral triangle, OC will also be the altitude, because in an equilateral triangle, median and altitude are the same. That means to say OC is perpendicular to the line AB. That is, this line is perpendicular to the line AB. So precisely what we are trying to say here is we want a line, this line OC must be that line which is perpendicular to the line AB and it passes through origin. Now which line is perpendicular to y-axis and passes through origin? Obviously it is only x-axis. So point C must lie only on x-axis. That is the only possible case in this situation. So because C is a point which lies on x-axis, Let us now assume to find out the value of c. Let me assume the coordinates of c as x, comma 0. Now to find out what the value of x is, we can use either the point b 0 comma minus a and calculate the value of x using the distance formula, or you can also use the point a which is of the coordinates 0 comma a, and we can use the distance formula again to find out the value of this x. So let me choose the point a for the ease of calculations. So we have the point a is 0 comma a and point c is x comma 0, and the distance between a and c is 2a. So using the distance formula, I can say that this 2a is equal to x minus 0 whole square plus 0 minus a whole square. What is the distance formula? If suppose x1, y1 and x2, y2 are 2 points, the distance between these 2 points is given by the formula square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So using this formula, if I have 0 comma a as one coordinate and x comma 0 as another coordinate, then the distance between these 2 points is given by x minus 0 whole square plus 0 minus a whole square. But the distance between these two is 2a. So 2a is equal to square root of x minus 0 is x, 0 minus a is minus a, but minus a whole square is again positive a square. So 2a is equal to square root of x square plus a square. Let's now take square on both sides. When we square on both sides, we get 2a whole square, which is 4a square is equal to x square plus a square. Let's transpose this a square to the other side and you get x square is equal to 3a square. When you take square root on both sides of this, you get the value of x as plus or minus a root 3. So this is the value of x. That means the two possible cases as I told you. So we have the coordinate of the point C as plus or minus a root 3 comma 0. So if vertices of the triangle, if a is equal to 0 comma a, b is 0 comma minus a and c is equal to a root 3 comma 0, then the triangle would look something like this, which is to the vertex is to the positive side of x-axis. Similarly, if the vertices are a is 0a, b is 0 comma minus a and c is minus a root 3 comma 0, then the triangle would look something like this.